Hello everyone, welcome back to Mrs. Ray Food Channel. Happy New Year. In today's recipe I am going to show you how to make the very best, the tastiest Scotch eggs recipe, or Nigerian Scotch eggs. So if you are interested, please keep on watching this recipe and let's get started. To make Scotch eggs you need sausage meat, and this is the one I am showing you here. So if you are in the UK, I bought this from Tesco and I bought 2 packets. And of course, the main Scotch eggs ingredients are eggs. So you need boiled eggs, either hard or soft. And once you have boiled your eggs, you need to let it cool down and dry them. And I've got here 10. You also need some flour, and I am using plain flour, so just a bowl is fine. And of course, you also need some breadcrumbs, and in this recipe I'm using white breadcrumbs, but you can also use the golden one if you prefer. As for the seasoning, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic granules, and 1 tablespoon of pork seasoning. You also need some eggs, so I've got here 2 eggs that I am going to beat. It depends on the quantity of Scotch eggs you are making. Alright, so first step is to mix the seasoning with the sausage meat. And by the way, if you want to add a different type of seasoning, please go ahead and use it. Okay, so this is my recipe, but you should follow it. So mix it well until it is well combined, just like this. So this is what you need to achieve. So the second step is now to dip our eggs in the flour, just as you see it. And here I have done all my eggs. And now we are going to do our meat. So you need to dip your fingers in the meat because it is quite sticky, you know. So a bit flour on your fingers and a little bit more flour on the meat. It will make it easier for the egg to be covered. So now that I have my meat ready, I am just going to place my egg in the middle of it, and then I'm going to push the meat on top of the egg to cover it. All right, so do just as you see here. And by the way, the quantity of meat you need around the egg really depends on you. Some people really like it thick, they like meat, and some people don't. So just do as you wish. All right, so when your eggs are ready, you can cover them up again with the flour. Make sure it is well covered, and then you can shape it again if you think it's not round enough, and then dip it in the beaten egg. And the next step is to cover it up with some breadcrumbs. Very easy. So here I have got all my 10 eggs ready, and I am about to fry them. So now pour some oil into a pan. Fresh oil will be the best thing to do, and let it heat up. And when it is hot, one tip here is to add a quarter of an onion and let it fry for about 3 to 4 minutes, and it will give a nice flavor to your Scotch eggs, trust me. Okay, so take it out after 3 to 4 minutes. You can also decide to leave it in, but then it will be a bit too much. So I would advise you to remove it from the oil after 3 to 4 minutes. But again, it depends on you. And then you can start to deep fry your Scotch eggs. One thing I'm going to say is that do not put too many eggs in the frying pan, or else the oil is going to be cold. Okay, so take your time, maybe fry 5 at a time or 6, just like I'm doing, and let it fry. Let the oil do the job. And do not forget to turn them over from time to time, okay, because it can quickly get burned. All right, and then your Scotch eggs are ready when they get to this color, this golden color. This is what we are looking for. But again, if you want it a bit more darker, feel free to leave it in the oil for 1 or 2 more minutes. But in my experience, this is the best time to take it out of the oil. So once you have done that, you can let the oil drain on kitchen paper or kitchen towel. And here it is, guys. This is my Scotch eggs, my African Scotch eggs that you really must try. I'll keep on saying that because it's not a joke. And yeah, go cry. You must try it. And here is a close-up of my homemade Scotch eggs. And by the way, if you want to use duck eggs, go ahead. If you want to use crocodile, ostrich, any eggs you want, please go ahead and use it. And here I am going to cut it open for you just to see how it looks like on the inside. And here it is. It looks perfect. However, I am going to argue with the supermarket because the egg yolk is very, very little. That's not what I was expecting. But anyway, let's focus on the Scotch eggs and how wonderful it looks like. So this is it, guys. Perfect African style Scotch eggs, nice and crispy on the outside and spicy, just as we like it. Okay, friends, so thank you all for watching my Scotch eggs recipe. I really hope you're going to try it. You have to, you really have to, because I know you are going to love it and you won't regret this recipe. Okay, thank you all for watching this. I really appreciate your support. If you like the video, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.